like where you are here pretty well. I mean, you're pretty close to that back line. That's good. You actually hit this one on the toe, and I think that's a better miss for you. It's a sign of, number one, that you stayed back a little bit better. Number two, I think as the ball flies out, that's not going to be too bad. I mean, maybe you end up a little short because it was on the toe, but it's not going to hurt you a whole lot as opposed to some of the ones where you're hitting it on the heel or behind it. What we want to start looking out for is this hip turn number. The more you turn your body through, I think the better off you are. In other words, if your body's coming in, that's taking the place of it rotating around. You know, again, looking at obviously he's back, and what you can also notice is that it's really rotating through less. So he's just turning through. It's not coming in or out. So this hip turn number, you know, you're at 15 here. Pros on average would have that number at 42. I think this will help with some of the issues. Plus, you know, it'll help if you're not coming in and we're rotating through. That's what we're going to really start to work on. From the top of the swing, if we look at for him, he gets back to where about his hips are zero, like right here maybe. Look where his club is, it's still way behind him there. His hips are about back to where he started. That's kind of what we want to check for you is where do you get your hips back to zero? On this swing here, this is definitely your best one. Your hip turn is already at zero, like right here. So you kind of did the same thing as him there. The club's way behind him. Your hips are back to where they're square. You started the downswing by turning your lower body the other way. So on the right, you're flat-footed. Your turn is only 16 degrees. The one on the left, your hip turns 41. That's a sign that you're really pushing off for more power, and you're a little bit less likely to hit behind it and have a poor finish because you're already transferring your weight off of that back foot.